A maid reveals she speaks Mandarin to save a Mafia boss's deal, and in that single moment, everything changes. He's a ruthless crime lord on the verge of losing millions. She's an invisible servant no one notices. But when his translator vanishes hours before the biggest meeting of his life, she steps forward with a skill no one saw coming. Suddenly, the maid is no longer cleaning floors. She's sitting at the table, translating million-dollar deals and quietly becoming the only person he trusts. But her presence does something unexpected. She doesn't just save his business. She begins to save his soul. And just when transformation seems possible, betrayal strikes from within. She's framed, cast out, destroyed. He realizes the truth too late. But is redemption still possible for a man like him? Can a maid's quiet faith really change a mobster's heart? What happens when the person you threw away was the only one who believed you could be saved? And when the most powerful man in the city falls, who will be there to catch him? I wake before sunrise, like always. The basement room is cold and dark. I dress quickly and tie my hair back. My hands move without thinking. I've done this 1,000 times before. The marble floors upstairs shine under the hallway lights. I carry my cleaning supplies and start with the kitchen. Mr. Morelli likes his coffee ready by 6:30. Strong, black, no sugar. I am invisible here. That's how it should be. The house is enormous. Too big for one old man. But Mr. Morelli is not just any old man. Everyone knows who he is. What he is. I don't ask questions. I just work. The coffee maker hisses and fills the air with dark steam. I arrange the cups on the silver tray. My reflection stares back from the polished surface. Plain face, tired eyes, nothing special. "Maria!" someone shouts from upstairs. I jump. My heart pounds fast. It's Tony Russo, Mr. Morelli's right-hand man. His voice is always sharp, always impatient. "Coming!" I call back. I grab the tray and climb the stairs. My legs ache. I'm not young anymore. 48 years old, and my knees remind me every morning. Tony stands in the hallway. His face is red. His jaw is tight. "Where's the boss?" he asks. "In his study, I think," I say. He pushes past me without a word. I deliver the coffee to Mr. Morelli's office. He sits behind his desk. His silver hair is combed back. His suit is perfectly pressed. He looks like a king in his castle. "Good morning, sir," I say quietly. He doesn't look up. "Leave it on the desk." I set down the tray and turn to go. "Wait," he says. I stop. My chest tightens. "Have you seen Mr. Lee this morning?" he asks. Mr. Lee is the translator. He comes twice a week. Today is Tuesday. He should be here. "No, sir," I say. "I haven't seen him." Mr. Morelli's eyes narrow. "Call him, now." I nod and leave quickly. By noon, Mr. Lee still hasn't answered his phone. Mr. Morelli paces the study like a trapped animal. His face grows darker with each passing hour. Tony stands by the window. "Boss, we need to find someone else." "There is no one else," Mr. Morelli shouts. His voice echoes through the house. I pause in the hallway. My hands grip the laundry basket. "The Chinese investors are coming tonight," Tony says. His voice is low, urgent. Without a translator, the whole deal falls apart. "You think I don't know that?" Mr. Morelli slams his fist on the desk. I flinch. The sound is like thunder. I shouldn't be listening. I move away quickly, but my heart feels heavy. Mr. Morelli is desperate. I can hear it in his voice. The afternoon drags on. Mr. Morelli makes phone call after phone call. Each one ends badly. Too expensive. Not available. Doesn't speak the dialect. By 4 o'clock, he's shouting again. His blood pressure must be sky high. I worry he might collapse. I bring him water. He waves me away. "Get out," he yells. "Everyone out." The staff scatter like birds. I return to the kitchen. My hands shake as I wash dishes. The warm water is soothing. I close my eyes and pray. "Please, Lord, help him find peace." I don't know why I pray for him. He's never been kind to me. But something inside me can't stop caring. Evening comes too fast. The investors will arrive at 7. It's almost 6 now. I stand at the threshold of Mr. Morelli's study. The door is half open. He sits alone. His head is in his hands. He looks defeated. Maria felt afraid. What I'm about to do is foolish, dangerous. I'm just a maid. Nobody asked for my opinion. Nobody wants to hear my voice. But I can't watch him suffer like this. I knock softly. "Sir?" He looks up. His eyes are red, tired. "What do you want?" My breath catches. I might be able to help." The silence stretches between us. "Help?" His voice is sharp. "How could you possibly help?" I step inside. My legs feel weak. I speak Mandarin. He stares at me. His mouth opens slightly. What did you say? I speak Mandarin, sir. I repeat. My voice is barely a whisper. Tony appears in the doorway. What's going on? This is ridiculous, he says. He laughs. It's a cruel sound. The maid speaks Mandarin? Come on. I worked for a Chinese family, I say quickly. In Queens for 10 years they taught me. I studied hard. Mr. Morelli leans back, his eyes narrow. Prove it. My heart pounds. How? Call the investor's office, he says. He pushes the phone toward me. Speak to their secretary. Tony shakes his head. Boss, this is crazy. But Mr. Morelli ignores him. He dials the number and puts it on speaker. A woman's voice answers. She speaks rapidly in Mandarin. I take a deep breath. I answer her in the same language. The words flow naturally. It's been years, but my mouth remembers. The woman responds. We talk for a minute. I explain that Mr. Morelli is looking forward to tonight's meeting. When I hang up, the room is silent. Mr. Morelli's jaw is slack. Tony stares at me like I'm a ghost. You really speak it, Mr. Morelli says slowly. I nod. Yes, sir. Something shifted in his expression. He looks at me differently now. Not like a maid, like a person. Can you do this tonight? He asks. I'll try my best, I say. His eyes find mine. Don't try. Do it. This deal is worth millions. I swallow hard. I understand. An hour later, I sit at the grand dining table. The chandelier above sparkles like stars. The room smells of polished wood and fresh flowers. I smooth down my simple black dress. It's the nicest thing I own. Still, I feel out of place. Mr. Morelli sits at the head of the table. He wears a dark suit. His cologne is expensive. He looks powerful again. Tony and 2 other men stand near the door. Their eyes are cold. They don't trust me. The doorbell rings. Mr. Morelli straightens. Showtime. The Chinese investors enter. 3 men and 1 woman. They wear tailored suits. They move with confidence. The lead investor is Mr. Chen. He's older, maybe 65. His face is serious but kind. He speaks in Mandarin. I translate quickly. Mr. Chen says he's honored to meet you, I tell Mr. Morelli. Mr. Morelli nods. Tell him the honor is mine. I relay the message. Mr. Chen smiles slightly. For the next 2 hours I translate everything. Every question, every answer, every joke. My voice grows tired, but I don't stop. The conversation flows smoothly. Mr. Chen asks about the hotel project. Mr. Morelli explains his vision. I make sure every word is exact. At one point, Mr. Chen looks at me. He says something in Mandarin. He says, you speak beautifully, I tell Mr. Morelli. He can tell you respect the language. Mr. Morelli's chest tightens. He glances at me. Thank her for me. I do. Mr. Chen nods approvingly. By the end of the night, papers are signed. Hands are shaken. The investors leave, smiling. When the door closes, Mr. Morelli exhales loudly. He turns to me. You saved my life tonight, he says. His voice was quiet, almost gentle. I don't know what to say. I'm glad I could help, sir. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out an envelope. This is for you. I take it. My hands tremble. Inside is more money than I've ever seen. Sir, this is too much, I say. It's not enough, he says. Without you, I'd have lost everything. Tony watches from across the room. His face is dark, angry. I feel the weight of his stare, but I smile at Mr. Morelli. Thank you, sir. I return to my basement room. I kneel beside my bed and cry. Relief, gratitude, fear. I whisper a prayer. Thank you, Lord. Please keep guiding me. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. The next morning, Mr. Morelli calls me to his study. I stand before his desk. My hands are folded. Sit, he says. I hesitate. Maids don't sit in the boss's office, but I obey. He leans forward. I need you to work for me, not as a maid, as my translator, my assistant. Maria felt shocked. Sir, I don't know if... I'll pay you well, he interrupts. Triple what you make now. You'll travel with me, help with meetings, write correspondence in Mandarin. My mind races. This is too much, too fast. What about the other staff, I ask. What about them, he says. They'll talk, I say softly. His eyes find mine again. Let them talk. I need someone I can trust. The word trust hangs in the air. It feels fragile, precious. Can I think about it? I ask. Take the day, he says. But I need an answer by tonight. I nod and leave. The staff already whisper. I hear them in the kitchen, in the hallways. She thinks she's special now. Sleeping her way to the top, probably. Just a maid pretending to be important. Their words cut deep. I keep my head down. I don't respond. But inside, I feel torn. Part of me wants to refuse Mr. Morelli's offer, go back to being invisible, safe. The other part of me wonders if this is God's plan. Maybe I'm meant to do more, be more. That evening, I knock on his study door again. "Come in," he calls. I step inside. "I'll accept your offer, sir." He smiles. It's small, but real. "Good. We start tomorrow." The next few days are a whirlwind. Mr. Morelli brings me to meetings. I translate documents. I help him write proposals in Mandarin. The work is hard, but I feel alive, useful. Mr. Chen calls twice. Both times he praises my professionalism. Mr. Morelli listens. He watches me closely. One afternoon he says, "You're good at this. Better than Lee ever was." "Thank you, sir," I say. "Call me Vincent," he says suddenly. I blink. "I can't do that, sir." "Why not?" he asks. "It wouldn't be proper," I say. He shrugs. "Suit yourself." But something in his tone softens. He's not just a boss anymore. He's becoming something else. I don't have a word for it yet. A week passes. Tony grows more hostile. He corners me in the hallway one morning. "You think you're clever," he says. His voice was low, threatening. "I'm just doing my job," I say. "You're making him soft," Tony says. He's losing focus, losing respect. My stomach tightens. "That's not my intention." "Doesn't matter," he says. He steps closer. "Stay in your lane or you'll regret it." He walks away. I stand frozen. My heart races. Maria felt afraid again. That night, I lie awake. Tony's words echo in my mind. I know he's dangerous. I know he hates me. But I also know something else. Mr. Morelli is changing. Slowly, quietly. He asks my opinion now. He listens when I speak. He even smiled at me yesterday when I made a joke in Mandarin. Maybe I can help him. Maybe I can guide him towards something better. Or maybe I'm a fool. Maybe this will all end badly. I close my eyes and pray. "Lord, protect me. Show me the way." The whispers grow louder. The staff avoid me. Even the cook refuses to meet my eyes. One morning, I overhear Tony talking to another man in the hall. "She's got him wrapped around her finger," Tony says. "What are you going to do about it?" the other man asks. Tony's laugh is cold. "You'll see." I hurry away. My hands shake. I feel the danger closing in, but I don't quit. I can't. Something inside me whispers that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Late one evening, Mr. Morelli and I work on a proposal. The office is quiet. The only sound is the scratch of his pen. "Maria," he says suddenly. I look up. "Yes, sir?" "Why did you offer to help me that day?" he asks. I pause. "You needed help." "That's it?" he asks. His voice was softer than usual. "That's it," I say. He studies me. His eyes are tired but thoughtful. "Most people wouldn't have risked it. You had nothing to gain." I shrug. "Maybe I did." "What?" he asks. "Peace," I say. Knowing I did the right thing. The silence hangs between us. It's not uncomfortable. It feels almost sacred. "You're different," he says finally. "Different how?" I ask. "Good, different," he says. He looks away. Reminds me of someone. I don't ask who. I can see the pain in his face. We return to work, but something has shifted. The air feels lighter, warmer. For the first time in years, I feel like I matter. The next morning, Tony storms into Mr. Morelli's office. I'm sitting across from him, reviewing contracts. "We need to talk," Tony says. His jaw is tight. "Not now," Mr. Morelli says. "Yes, now," Tony insists. He glares at me. "Alone." Mr. Morelli sighs. "Maria, give us a minute." I stand and leave, but I linger outside the door. I know I shouldn't, but something tells me I need to hear this. "She's ruining everything," Tony says. His voice is loud, angry. "She's helping," Mr. Morelli says calmly. "She's a maid," Tony shouts. "You're making us look weak." "I'm making us look legitimate," Mr. Morelli corrects. "That's the whole point of this deal." "The men are losing respect," Tony says. "They think you've gone soft." "Then they're idiots," Mr. Morelli says. His voice hardens. Maria stays. End of discussion. Tony's breath catches. "You're making a mistake." "Get out, Mr. Morelli says. Footsteps approach the door. I hurry away before Tony can see me. But I heard enough. Mr. Morelli defended me. He stood up to Tony. Maria felt something she hadn't felt in years. Hope. That evening, Mr. Morelli works late. I bring him tea. He looks exhausted. "You should rest, sir," I say gently. "Can't," he says. "Too much to do." I set down the cup. "May I say something?" He looks up. "Go ahead." "You're a good man," I say. He laughs bitterly. No, I'm not. You could be, I say. His eyes find mine. The room feels too small, too intimate. Why do you care? He asks. Because everyone deserves a second chance, I say simply. He stares at me. His face is unreadable. Then he nods once. Thank you, Maria. I leave the room. My heart pounds. I don't know what I've started, but I can't stop now. The days blur together. Mr. Morelli grows busier. I help him with everything, letters, calls, meetings. But the household tension rises. Tony barely speaks to me. The other men watch me with cold eyes. One afternoon I find my room ransacked. My clothes are scattered. My Bible is torn. I sit on the floor and cry. I feel alone, vulnerable. Someone knocks. I wipe my face quickly. Who is it? It's me, Mr. Morelli's voice says. I open the door. He looks at the mess. His face darkens. Who did this? I don't know, I say. Tony, he mutters. I'll kill him. Please don't, I say. My voice breaks. It's not worth it. His eyes soften. Something shifted in his expression. He looks at me like I'm fragile, precious. You shouldn't have to live like this, he says. I'm used to it, I say. That doesn't make it right, he says. He helps me clean up. A Mafia boss, on his knees, picking up my clothes. I don't know whether to laugh or cry, so I do both. When we're done, he stands. I'll move you upstairs, to a guest room. Sir, that's not necessary, I say. It is, he says firmly. You're not just a maid anymore, you're part of this family. His words hit me like a wave. Family. I haven't had that in so long. Thank you, I whisper. He nods and leaves. I sit on my bed. My hands still tremble, but my heart feels lighter. Maybe, just maybe, everything will be okay. That night, I move upstairs. The guest room is beautiful. Soft carpet, clean sheets, a window that overlooks the garden. I kneel and pray. Thank you, Lord. I don't understand your plan, but I trust you. Outside, the stars shine bright. I think of Mr. Morelli, of Tony, of the dangerous path ahead. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but tonight, I feel safe, and that's enough. The weeks pass like pages turning. Each day brings something new. Mr. Morelli, Vincent, though I still can't call him that, begins to change. Small things at first. He cancels a meeting with someone Tony calls important. He asks me to review a contract. When I point out suspicious clauses, he tears it up. I don't need this kind of business anymore, he says. Tony stands in the corner. His face is stone, but his eyes burn with rage. Maria felt the tension growing. One morning, Vincent calls a staff meeting. Everyone gathers in the main hall. The men shift nervously. They sense something coming. From now on, we're doing things differently, Vincent says. His voice was firm, strong. Fair wages for all workers. No more cutting corners. No more shady deals. The room is silent. Tony crosses his arms. Boss, that's going to cost us, one man says. I don't care, Vincent says. We're building something legitimate, something clean. He looks at me. I stand near the doorway. His eyes find mine. There's determination in them, and something else. Gratitude. After the meeting, Tony corners him. You're destroying everything we built. No, Vincent says calmly. I'm saving it. Tony storms out. The door slams behind him. I approach Vincent slowly. Are you sure about this? More sure than I've been about anything, he says. Something shifted in his expression. He looks younger somehow, lighter. Thank you, Maria, he says, for showing me another way. My throat tightens. I didn't do anything. You did everything, he says quietly. The next Sunday, Vincent surprises me. He's sitting at the breakfast table when I enter the kitchen. It's early. The sun barely up. Good morning, I say. He looks nervous. I made coffee. I smile. You made coffee? Tried to, he says. He pushes a cup toward me. Probably terrible. I take a sip. It's strong, bitter, but I drink it anyway. It's perfect, he laughs. The sound is warm, real. I wanted to thank you, he says. He fumbles with his words. For everything, so I tried to say it in Mandarin. He speaks slowly. His pronunciation is rough, but I understand him. He's saying thank you, and you changed my life. Maria's breath caught. I put down my cup. My hands shake. That was beautiful. I've been practicing, he says. He looks embarrassed. Probably sounded like a fool. No, I say. My voice breaks. It was perfect. We sit in comfortable silence. Outside, birds sing. The morning light is golden. For a moment, everything feels peaceful, safe. But I know peace never lasts. Tony doesn't accept defeat. He moves in shadows, whispers to the men, makes calls when Vincent isn't around. I see him talking to a stranger one evening, a man in a cheap suit. They stand near the garage. Their voices are low, urgent. When they notice me, they stop. The stranger leaves quickly. Tony smiles. It's cold. Evening, Maria. Evening, I say. My stomach tightens. He walks past me. His shoulder brushes mine. Watch your step. It's a warning. I know it. That night I pray longer than usual. Lord, protect us. Keep evil away. But evil is already here. Vincent's hotel project moves forward. The groundbreaking ceremony is planned for next month. It's a huge event. Investors, media, city officials. Vincent asks me to help write his speech. We work on it for days. He wants to talk about change, about building something good. This is more than a hotel, he says. It's a fresh start. I type his words in Mandarin. My heart feels full. He really means it. You're going to do great, I say. He looks at me. His eyes are soft. We're going to do great. The word we hangs in the air. It feels significant, important. Tony interrupts. Boss, we need to talk finances. Vincent sighs. Later. Now, Tony insists. I stand. I'll give you privacy. Vincent nods reluctantly. As I leave, I hear Tony's voice. Sharp, aggressive. You're spending too much on her projects. They're not her projects, Vincent says. They're mine. Since when do you care about community programs? Tony asks. I close the door, but my hands tremble. Tony's making me the enemy. The scapegoat. Maria felt afraid again. The groundbreaking ceremony arrives. The day is bright, warm, perfect. I wear a simple blue dress. Nothing fancy. But Vincent insisted I attend as a guest, not staff. You're part of this, he said. You deserve to be there. The ceremony is beautiful. Hundreds of people gather. Vincent gives his speech. His voice is confident, strong. He thanks the investors in Mandarin. Mr. Chen beams with pride. Then Vincent does something unexpected. He thanks me, publicly. None of this would be possible without Maria Johnson, he says. She believed in this project. In me when no one else did. The crowd applauds. My face burns. I want to disappear. But Vincent's eyes find mine. He's smiling, genuinely happy. After the speech, Mr. Chen approaches me. You are a special person, he says in broken English. Very special to Mr. Morelli. I don't know what to say. I just do my job. No, Mr. Chen says. He shakes his head. You do more. You teach honor, trust. His words touch something deep inside. My throat tightens. The evening ends with fireworks. Bright colors explode in the sky. Everyone cheers. But across the lawn I see Tony. He stands alone. His phone glows in the dark. He types something, sends it, then looks directly at me. His smile is cruel. My chest tightens. Something bad is coming. The next morning, everything falls apart. Vincent bursts into my room. His face is red, furious. What is this? He shouts. He throws papers on my bed. I sit up, confused. What's wrong? Internal memos, he says. His voice shakes. Leaked to the police with your signature on the transmittal. My heart stops. What? I never... Someone sent confidential information to law enforcement, he says, and your name is all over it. Maria's breath caught. That's impossible, I say. My voice is shaking. I would never do that. Then explain this. He points to a document. My signature is at the bottom. That's your handwriting. I stare at it. It looks real, but I didn't write it. Someone forged it. I say desperately, please, you have to believe me. Tony appears in the doorway. Boss, the lawyers are here. Vincent looks torn. His jaw is tight. His eyes are conflicted. I don't know what to believe anymore, he says quietly. Those words break something inside me. After everything, after all the trust, he still doubts me. I'm innocent, I say. Tears stream down my face. I swear on my life. Then who did it? He asks. I look at Tony. He stands there too calmly. But I can't prove anything. I have no evidence. I don't know, I whisper. Vincent turns away. Pack your things. You need to leave. Sir, please. It's not safe for you here, he says. His voice cracks. If the police come, I can't protect you. He walks out. Tony follows, but not before giving me one last look. He's won. I pack slowly. My hands shake. Everything I own fits in one small suitcase. The other staff avoid me. No one says goodbye. I'm a traitor now, an informant. The rain starts as I reach the front door. Heavy drops hit the marble steps. I stand there looking back at the house, at the place I called home. Vincent appears at the top of the stairs. Our eyes meet. Something shifted in his expression. He looks broken, confused, but he doesn't stop me. I step into the rain. The door closes behind me. The sound echoes like a gunshot. I walk down the long driveway. The rain soaks through my dress. My suitcase grows heavy. Maria felt something she hadn't felt in years, completely alone. At the gate, I turn back one last time. The house looks cold, empty. I whisper a prayer. Lord, if this is your will, give me strength. Then I walk into the storm. Vincent. The house feels wrong without her. I sit in my study. The silence stretches endlessly. I pour a drink, then another. Tony brings me reports, updates. He's smiling more now. Everything's back to normal, boss. But nothing is normal. The coffee tastes wrong. The halls feel empty. Even the sunlight seems dimmer. I dream of Maria's voice, her quiet strength, her gentle corrections when I mispronounced Mandarin words. I wake up sweating. Guilt sits heavy on my chest. What have I done? I whisper to the dark. Maria. I find a small room in Queens. It's cheap, dirty, but it's all I can afford. I look for work, but news travels fast. No one wants to hire the maid who betrayed Vincent Morelli. I spend my days in a small church, praying, reading my torn Bible, trying to understand why this happened. The priest, Father Miguel, is kind. He brings me food. God has a plan, child. I can't see it, I say. My voice is hollow. Not yet, he says gently. But you will. I want to believe him. But faith feels distant, unreachable. At night I cry. I miss the house. I miss Vincent. I even miss the work. Maria felt lost. Vincent. A week passes, maybe 2. I lose track. The business falters. The Chinese investors grow concerned. Without Maria, my communications are clumsy, unclear. I drink more, sleep less. Tony pushes for the old deals, the shady contracts. We need money, boss. I sign them. What's the point of fighting anymore? One night, I find Maria's prayer journal. She left it in the library. I didn't know she kept one. I open it carefully. The pages are worn. Loved. Inside, she's written prayers, dozens of them, for me. Lord, help Mr. Morelli find peace. Please soften his heart. Show him he's more than his past. Each entry is dated. She's been praying for me for months, even when I was cruel, even when I ignored her. My hands shake. The pages blur. I'm crying. Dear God, I whisper. What have I done? The truth comes by accident. One of Tony's young associates gets drunk. He brags to a friend at a bar. Tony set up the whole thing. The documents, the forgery, everything. Another associate overhears. He's always liked Maria. He tells someone else. Eventually, word reaches me. I summon everyone to the study. My voice was deadly quiet. Someone tell me the truth, I say. About Maria. About the leak. The room is silent. Men shift uncomfortably. The young associate steps forward. He's pale, shaking. Boss, I heard something. Speak, I say. He tells me everything. Tony's plan, the forged documents, the frame-up. My blood runs cold. My hands curl into fists. Where's Tony? I ask. He left town this morning, someone says. Of course he did. The coward. I stand. My chair falls backward. Find him now. The men scatter. But I know Tony's gone. He's smart enough to run. I sink back into my chair. My chest tightens. The weight of what I've done crushes me. I sent Maria away. I doubted her. I broke her trust. Maria's breath caught. No, my breath catches. I can barely breathe. I have to find her, I say out loud. I spend days searching. I visit churches, shelters, language centers, Chinatown. Or if they have, they won't tell me. You're the man who hurt her, one priest says coldly. Why would I help you? I have no answer. I'm exhausted, desperate. I don't eat, don't sleep. Finally, I return to her old room in my house, the guest room upstairs. It's exactly as she left it, clean, simple, bare. But then I find it, her prayer journal. She left a second one, hidden under the mattress. I read it by lamplight, page after page. Her prayers, her hopes, her struggles. One entry stops me cold. Lord, I don't know if I can change him, but I know you can. Help me be your instrument, even if it costs me everything. My vision blurs. Tears fall on the page, smudging her careful handwriting. She knew it might end badly, but she tried anyway. Forgive me, I whisper. Please, Maria, forgive me. The days blur together. I make calls, leave messages, search everywhere. But Maria has vanished, like she never existed. The house is a tomb, cold, silent, dead. Tony's betrayal festers like a wound. I put out word on the street. If anyone sees him, I want to know, but even that feels empty. Revenge won't bring Maria back. One night, I visit the construction site. The hotel project continues, but it feels meaningless now. I stand in the empty foundation, looking up at the dark sky. I'm sorry, I say to no one. To God. To Maria. I'm so sorry. Then I smell it. Smoke. I turn. Flames lick at the construction trailer. Someone set a fire. Workers shout, "Run!" One man is trapped inside. I don't think, I just move. I run into the flames. The heat is unbearable. Smoke fills my lungs, but I find him. A young guy, unconscious. I drag him out. My lungs burn. My vision darkens. We collapse outside. People surround us. Sirens wail. Someone says, "Call an ambulance." Then everything goes black. I wake in a hospital bed. My throat is raw. My chest aches. A nurse smiles. "You're awake. You're a hero." "Where's the worker?" I croak. "He's fine." "Because of you." I close my eyes. Relief floods through me. But then I think of Maria. She would have been proud. She would have said, "See, you're a good man." My chest tightens. Not from smoke, from grief. That night, I dream. Maria speaks to me in Mandarin. Her voice is gentle, forgiving. She says, "Forgive to be free." I wake with tears on my face. The room is dark, quiet. But something inside me shifts, changes. I have to make this right, no matter what it takes. Maria. I see the news on a small TV at the church. Vincent saved a man's life. He's in the hospital. My heart stops, then races. I want to go to him, but fear holds me back. Father Miguel sits beside me. "Go to him, child. He won't want to see me," I say. "You don't know that," the priest says gently. I shake my head. He thinks I'm a traitor. "Then tell him the truth," Father Miguel says, face to face. I look at the TV screen, Vincent's face, covered in soot, but alive. Maria felt something stir inside. Hope, fragile but real. "What if he doesn't believe me?" I ask. "Then at least you tried," the priest says. I stand. My legs shake, but I know what I have to do. "Pray for me," I say. Father Miguel smiles. "Always." The hospital is large, intimidating. I ask for Vincent's room. The nurse looks suspicious. "Are you family?" she asks. "I'm a friend," I say. She studies me, then nods. 3rd floor, room 312. I take the elevator. Each floor feels like an eternity. My heart pounds. At his door I stop. My hand hovers over the handle. What if he's angry? What if he sends me away? But I came this far. I can't stop now. I knock softly. "Come in," his voice says. Rough, tired. I open the door. Vincent lies in bed. His face is pale. Bandages cover his arms. But when he sees me, his eyes widen. "Maria," he whispers. His voice was filled with disbelief and something else. Joy. "Hello, sir," I say quietly. The silence stretches between us. It's not comfortable, it's heavy, painful. Then he does something I never expected. He starts to cry. "I'm sorry," he says. His voice breaks. "I'm so sorry, Maria." I step closer. My own eyes fill with tears. "I know. Tony set you up," he says. "I know everything now. I should have believed you. I should have trusted you." Maria's breath caught. "It's okay," I whisper. "No, it's not," he says. He tries to sit up, winces. "I failed you. After everything you did for me." I move to his bedside. I take his hand. It's warm, rough, human. "We all make mistakes," I say gently. He looks at our joined hands, then at my face. Something shifted in his expression. "How can you forgive me?" "Because everyone deserves a second chance," I say. "You taught me that's possible. Now I'm teaching you." He laughs. "But it's broken. Sad. I don't deserve you." "Maybe not," I say. I smile through tears. "But here I am, anyway." We sit in silence. His hand holds mine. Outside, the city hums with life. For the first time in weeks, I feel whole again. Vincent recovers slowly. I visit him every day. We talk about everything and nothing. He tells me about Tony, how he disappeared, how Vincent no longer cares about revenge. "I just want to move forward," he says. "Do something good, something real." I smile. "You already are." The nurses notice our bond. They whisper. But their whispers are kind now. "Look how she cares for him." One afternoon, Father Miguel visits. Vincent is nervous. He's never been comfortable with priests. "Sir, this is Father Miguel," I say, "from my church." Vincent extends his hand. "Thank you for taking care of Maria. She takes care of herself," Father Miguel says warmly, "but I'm glad to help." They talk for an hour, about faith, about forgiveness, about second chances. When Father Miguel leaves, Vincent is quiet, thoughtful. "He said something interesting," Vincent tells me. "What?" I ask. "That redemption isn't about erasing the past," Vincent says. His voice was soft, wondering. "It's about choosing a better future." My throat tightens. He's right. Vincent's eyes find mine. "Will you help me build that future?" Maria felt hope rising inside her. "Always," I say. Vincent leaves the hospital 2 weeks later. He's thinner, weaker, but his eyes are clear, determined. He doesn't return to the mansion. Instead, he rents a small apartment downtown. Simple, modest. "I need to start over," he explains. "Really start over." The staff are shocked. Tony's loyalists scatter. The old empire crumbles. But Vincent doesn't mourn it. He sells properties, liquidates assets, cuts ties with dangerous partners. "I'm done with that life," he tells his lawyers. Mr. Chen calls. He's concerned. "Mr. Morelli, are you well?" Vincent asks me to translate. I speak carefully, respectfully. Mr. Chen listens. Then he says something beautiful. "A man who can change is a man worth knowing." Vincent smiles when I translate. "Tell him thank you for believing in me." The conversation ends warmly. Vincent leans back in his chair. His chest tightens with emotion. "I thought I'd lose everything," he says, "but I'm gaining something better." "What's that?" I ask. "Peace," he says simply. Months pass. I return to my work at the church, helping immigrants, teaching English, offering what I can. But I think of Vincent often. We talk on the phone, meet for coffee. He's becoming a friend, a real one. One day he calls with excitement in his voice. "Maria, I found something. Can I show you?" "Of course," I say. We meet at a small building in Queens. It's old, run down, but Vincent's eyes shine. "What is this?" I ask. "A non-profit," he says. "They help ex-convicts rebuild their lives. I want to support them." We go inside. The place is busy. Men and women work at computers, attend classes, build furniture. A woman approaches. She's maybe 50. Kind eyes. "I'm Sarah. I run this place." "Vincent Morelli," he says. He shakes her hand. "I'd like to help, financially. Whatever you need." Sarah's eyes widen. "The Vincent Morelli?" "Reformed," he says quickly. He looks embarrassed. "I'm trying to do better." Sarah studies him. Then she smiles. "Everyone deserves a chance. Come, let me show you around." We spend hours there. Vincent asks questions, listens carefully. His face is animated. When we leave, he turns to me. "This is it, Maria. This is what I want to do." Something shifted in his expression. He's not a mafia boss anymore. He's just a man, trying to make amends. "I'm proud of you," I say. His breath catches. "Really? Really?" I say. We stand on the sidewalk. The sun is setting. The city glows gold. Vincent takes my hand. "Thank you for not giving up on me." Maria felt tears building. "I never could," I whisper. The next morning, Vincent makes a decision, a huge one. He calls his lawyers, his accountants, his financial advisors. "I want to donate everything," he says. "My savings, my investments, all of it." They think he's crazy. They argue. But Vincent is firm. "I don't need it," he says. But they do. Within weeks, millions of dollars transfer to Sarah's nonprofit. The news spreads quickly. Headlines appear. "Former Mafia boss donates fortune to rehabilitation center." The media swarms. Cameras. Interviews. Questions. Vincent handles it calmly. "I spent my life taking. Now I want to give." He credits me publicly again. "Maria Johnson showed me what real strength looks like," he tells reporters. "She changed everything." I watch from Sarah's office. My face burns, but my heart swells. Father Miguel calls. "You did it, child. You really changed him." "God did it," I say. "I was just there." "That's all God ever asks," he says gently. The non-profit explodes. With Vincent's money, they expand. New programs, more staff, better facilities. Vincent volunteers every day. He teaches business skills, helps with resumes, mentors former gang members. The men respect him, not because of his past, because of his present. "You really understand us," one young man says. "You've been where we are." Vincent nods. "And I found a way out. You can too." I join him often, teaching Mandarin classes, helping immigrants navigate paperwork, offering hope. We work side by side, like partners, like equals. One evening, we stay late. Organizing donations. The building is quiet, peaceful. "Maria," Vincent says suddenly. I look up. "Yes? I need to tell you something," he says. His voice is serious. "When I was in the hospital, I made a promise to God." My chest tightens. "What promise?" "That if I lived, I'd dedicate the rest of my life to helping others," he says. "That I'd become the man you always believed I could be." Tears fill my eyes. "You already are that man." "I'm trying," he says. His eyes find mine. "But I couldn't do it without you." The silence hangs between us. It's warm, sacred. "We're a good team," I say softly. He smiles. "The best." Mr. Chen visits from China. He wants to see the non-profit, to understand Vincent's transformation. We give him a tour. He's impressed, moved. Through me, he tells Vincent, "You have done the unthinkable, turned darkness into light." Vincent's voice was humble. "I had help." Mr. Chen looks at me. "Yes, you have Angel beside you." I blush. "I'm just a woman, nothing special." "No," Mr. Chen says firmly. "You are very special. You see hearts, not faces." After he leaves, Vincent and I sit in the small office. He's quiet, reflective. "Do you know what he called you?" Vincent asks. "An angel," I say. I laugh. "I'm far from that." "You're wrong," Vincent says. His eyes are intense, sincere. "You saved my soul, Maria. If that's not an angel, I don't know what is." Maria's breath caught. I don't know what to say. So I just reach for his hand. He takes it, holds it tight. Outside, the city hums. Inside, everything is still. Mr. Chen proposes something unexpected. Instead of hotels, he wants to fund community centers, education programs, vocational training. "We build hope," he says through my translation, "not buildings." Vincent agrees immediately. They form a partnership, a real one, based on trust, on goodness. The Johnson Morelli Hope Foundation is born. Sarah becomes the director. Vincent manages operations. I oversee language programs and cultural outreach. The media loves the story. Unlikely redemption, how a maid and a mobster changed everything. We're invited to speak at conferences, schools, churches. Vincent is nervous before each speech. "I'm not good at this." "You're perfect at it," I assure him. "Just speak from your heart." He does. And people listen, really listen. After one event, a teenage boy approaches. "My dad's in prison. I thought I'd end up there too, but you give me hope." Vincent kneels to his level. "You can be anything you want. Don't let your past define your future." The boy nods. His eyes shine with tears. I watch from the side. My heart feels full, overflowing. This is what we were meant to do. This is why everything happened. But time is not kind. Vincent starts coughing, losing weight, tiring easily. "It's nothing," he insists. "Just getting old." But I worry. I make him see a doctor. The news is not good. Years of stress, poor choices, the fire damage to his lungs. It's all catching up. "How long?" Vincent asks calmly. "Maybe a year," the doctor says. "Maybe 2, if you're lucky." Vincent takes my hand, squeezes it. Then we make it count. Maria felt fear flooding through her. "We'll fight this," I say desperately. "No," Vincent says gently. "We'll accept it and keep working." His courage shames me, inspires me. We don't tell anyone at first. We just keep going, keep building, keep helping. But eventually his health declines. He can't hide it anymore. Sarah cries when we tell her. "This isn't fair." "Life isn't fair," Vincent says. He smiles. "But it's still beautiful." The foundation thrives, even as Vincent weakens. He works from home now. Phone calls, video meetings, whatever he can manage. I visit daily, bringing meals, books, tea. We talk about everything. His childhood, his late wife, his regrets. "I wasted so many years," he says one evening. "But you redeemed them," I say. "Look at what you've built." "We've built," he corrects. His eyes find mine. I couldn't have done this alone. Something shifted in his expression. Peaceful, content. "Maria, I need to give you something," he says. He reaches into a drawer, pulls out a small box. Inside is a rosary. Beautiful, old, delicate. "This was my wife's," he says. His voice breaks. "She was a good woman, like you. She would have wanted you to have it." My hands shake as I take it. "I can't, please," he says. "You gave me my soul back. It's the least I can do." Tears stream down my face. "Thank you." He smiles. No, Maria, thank you for everything. Vincent's condition worsens. He's in and out of the hospital, but he refuses to give up. I want to see the spring program, he says, the graduation. The spring program is 2 months away, a ceremony for people who completed job training. You'll be there, I say firmly. I'll make sure of it. But his health is failing fast. Some days he barely has strength to sit up. The foundation staff visit, bringing flowers, cards, prayers. Vincent smiles at each one. Keep going. Don't let this stop you. They promise, through tears, through heartbreak. One night I sit beside his bed. He's sleeping, breathing slowly, painfully. I hold his hand, pray quietly. Lord, if you must take him, let it be peaceful. Let him know he's loved. His eyes flutter open. Maria, I'm here, I say. Stay, he whispers, please. Always, I promise. He falls back asleep, his hand in mine. Maria felt something breaking inside her, but also something healing. This is what love looks like. Not romance, not passion, just presence, faithfulness. Vincent lives to see the spring graduation. Barely. We bring him in a wheelchair. He's so thin now, so pale, but his eyes are bright. 20 graduates walk across the stage. Former criminals, former addicts, now electricians, plumbers, office workers. Each one thanks Vincent. Some cry, some salute. All are grateful. When it's over, Vincent speaks. His voice is weak, but steady. You are my legacy, he says. Not money, not power. You, your lives, your futures. The room erupts in applause. People stand, cheer, weep. I wheel him out. He's exhausted, but smiling. That was perfect, I say. It was everything, he agrees. His breath catches. I'm ready now. My chest tightens. Don't say that. It's okay, he says gently. I've made my peace. Vincent passes 3 days later. At home, in his sleep. I'm holding his hand when it happens. His breathing slows, then stops. The room is quiet, still. Rest easy, boss, I whisper. You did good. The memorial service fills an entire church. Hundreds come. Chinese investors, foundation workers, former criminals whose lives he changed. I speak. My voice shakes, but I manage. Vincent Morelli was not perfect, I say, but he was redeemed. He proved that it's never too late to change, to choose goodness, to become who you were meant to be. I look at his photo. He's smiling, really smiling. Thank you, Vincent, I say, for showing us what's possible. The church is silent. Then one person claps, then another. Soon everyone is standing, applauding, not for a mafia boss, for a man who found grace. After the service, Mr. Chen approaches. What will you do now? Continue his work, I say. That's what he'd want. Mr. Chen nods. We will help. The foundation will grow. His legacy will live. Something shifted in his expression. Determined, proud. Vincent was lucky, man, Mr. Chen says. He found you. I was the lucky one, I say quietly. I return to work the next week. It's hard. Every corner reminds me of Vincent. Every phone call, every meeting. But Sarah keeps me going. The staff keeps me going. The people we help keep me going. Vincent would be proud, Sarah says one day. I hope so, I say. He is, she says firmly. I know he is. Epilogue. 6 months pass like water through fingers. I wake early now, not because I have to, because I want to. There's so much to do, so many people to help. The foundation is thriving. We've opened 2 more locations, expanded programs, trained hundreds. I teach Mandarin classes every Tuesday and Thursday. The students are young, eager, full of hope. Today, a group of teenagers arrive. They're from Chinatown, recent immigrants, nervous, uncertain. Welcome, I say in Mandarin. You're safe here. Their faces light up. One girl starts crying. You speak our language. I do, I say gently. And soon you'll speak 2 languages, maybe 3, maybe more. They settle into their seats, pulling out notebooks, pencils, ready to learn. I teach them simple phrases, how to introduce themselves, how to ask for help, how to say thank you. An older woman raises her hand. Why do you do this? I pause. The question is simple. The answer is not. Because someone once showed me that everyone deserves a chance, I say, and now I pass that gift forward. The room is quiet, respectful. Who taught you? The woman asks. I smile. A man who learned it from me. We taught each other. Maria felt peace settling over her. After class, I walk through the building. It's busy, loud, full of life. In the lobby, Vincent's photo hangs on the wall. Beside it, a plaque. Vincent Morelli, a man who proved redemption is always possible. I stop. Touch the frame gently. We're doing good work, I whisper. I hope you can see it. A small boy tugs my sleeve. He's maybe 7. Big brown eyes. Shy smile. Miss Maria, he says. I kneel down. Yes, sweetheart? My mom says you teach kindness, he says. Can you teach me? My throat tightens. Of course. What do you want to know? How to be good, he says simply. Like you. I take his small hand. You already are good. You just have to choose it. Every day. He nods seriously even when it's hard. I'll try. That's all anyone can do, I say. He hugs me, then runs off to find his mother. I stand slowly. My knees ache. I'm getting older. Grey hairs appear more often now, but I feel alive, needed, purposeful. Sarah finds me. Maria, the investors are on the phone. They want to discuss the new center. I'll be right there, I say. I take one last look at Vincent's photo. He's smiling, that genuine smile he found near the end. Thank you, I whisper, for trusting me, for changing. Then I turn, walk toward my office, toward the work. Outside, the sun breaks through clouds. The city sparkles, alive, hopeful. I think of all the lives we've touched, all the people we've helped, all the second chances we've given. This is Vincent's legacy, and mine, together. A young man passes me in the hall, former gang member, now studying accounting. Good morning, Miss Maria, he says. He's smiling, confident. Good morning, James, I say. How are classes going? Great, he says. Thanks to you, thanks to Mr. Morelli. Thanks to you, I correct. You did the work. He nods, walks on, head high, future bright. I enter my office, sit at my desk, the desk Vincent bought me. Every queen needs a throne, he joked. Photos cover the walls, graduates, success stories, families reunited, lives rebuilt. I pick up the phone. Mr. Chen's voice is warm. Maria, hello. How are you? I'm well, I say in Mandarin. Very well. We discuss the expansion, new programs, more funding, bigger dreams. When the call ends, I lean back. Look around my small office. This is my kingdom now. Not marble floors, not grand staircases. Just love, service, hope. I pull out Vincent's rosary, run my fingers over the smooth beads, whisper a prayer. Thank you, Lord, for this life, for this work, for showing me that sometimes angels wear aprons. I smile, place the rosary back around my neck. Then I stand, return to work, return to purpose. Outside my window, children play in the courtyard. Their laughter rings clear, pure, beautiful. One little girl looks up, waves at me. I wave back. She runs to her mother, points. That's Miss Maria. She teaches love. The mother smiles, waves too. My eyes fill with tears, but they're happy tears, grateful tears. I've found my place in the world, not where I expected, not where I planned, but exactly where I was meant to be. The afternoon sun warms my face. The building hums with activity, lives changing, hearts healing, hope growing. I think of Vincent, of Father Miguel, of Mr. Chen, of Sarah, of every person who believed, who chose goodness. We're all connected, all part of something bigger, and that something is love. I return to my desk. There's so much work to do, so many people waiting, so many dreams to build. But I'm not tired. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm home, and home is anywhere you choose to plant seeds of hope. I look at Vincent's photo one more time, touch my heart, then touch the frame. We did it, I whisper. We really did it. The sun continues to shine, the children continue to play, the work continues to grow, and me? I continue to serve, to teach, to love, because that's what angels do, even the ones who wear aprons. The foundation becomes more than a building. It becomes a movement. News outlets call it the miracle of Queens, a place where broken lives are mended, where hope is not just a word but a daily practice. I arrive early one Monday morning. The air is crisp, clean, new. Sarah meets me at the door. We have a problem. My stomach tightens. What kind of problem? A good one, she says. She's smiling. We have a waiting list of 300 people. We can't keep up. Relief floods through me. That's wonderful. But we need more space, Sarah says. More teachers, more funding. I nod. Let me make some calls. Vincent taught me this. How to dream bigger. How to believe impossible things can happen. I call Mr. Chen first. His assistant answers. Within minutes, he's on the line. Maria, he says warmly. How is Foundation? Growing, I say in Mandarin. Too fast, actually. We need help. Tell me what you need, he says simply. We talk for an hour. By the end, he's pledged enough money to open 3 new centers. One in Brooklyn, one in the Bronx, one in Manhattan. Vincent would be proud, Mr. Chen says. His voice was gentle, emotional. He is proud, I say. I feel it every day. After we hang up, I sit quietly. My chest feels full, overwhelmed with gratitude. Maria's breath caught with joy. This is bigger than me now, bigger than Vincent. It's something sacred. The new centers open within 6 months. Each one is beautiful, simple but dignified, places where people can rebuild without shame. I visit each location weekly, teaching, encouraging, listening. At the Brooklyn Center, a woman approaches me after class. She's maybe 30, tired eyes, worn hands. I just got out of prison, she says. 6 years. I thought no one would give me a chance. You have a chance here, I say gently. Why? She asks. Her voice breaks. Why do you care about people like me? I take her hand. Because someone cared about me. When I had nothing. When I was nobody. Who? She asks. A man who was lost, I say. And together, we found our way. Something shifted in her expression. Hope. Fragile but real. I want to find my way too, she whispers. You will, I promise. One day at a time. She nods, wipes her eyes. Thank you, Miss Maria. She walks away, shoulders a little straighter, head a little higher. I watch her go. My heart aches, but it's a good ache. The ache of purpose. Vincent has been gone almost a year now. The pain has softened, but the love remains. I visit his grave every Sunday. It's in a quiet cemetery. Trees provide shade. Birds sing overhead. His headstone is simple. Vincent Morelli redeemed. I bring flowers, sit on the grass, talk to him like he's still here. We opened the Manhattan Center, I tell him. You should see it. So many people, so much hope. The wind rustles through the trees. I imagine it's his answer. I miss you, I say quietly. Every day, but I know you're at peace. A butterfly lands on the headstone, yellow, bright, beautiful. I smile through tears. Is that you saying hello? The butterfly stays for a moment, then flies away. Maria felt his presence, gentle, loving, eternal. I'll keep going, I promise. I'll make you proud. I stand, brush off my skirt, touch the cold stone one last time. Rest well, my friend. A surprise comes in autumn. A letter from Mr. Lee, the translator who started everything by disappearing. He writes to apologize. He was afraid, ashamed. He'd been working with Vincent's competitors and couldn't face the consequences. I heard about the foundation, he writes, about Vincent's transformation, about your work. I want to help, if you'll let me. I show the letter to Sarah. What do you think? Can you forgive him? Sarah asks. I think about Vincent, about second chances, about grace. Yes, I say. Everyone deserves a chance to make things right. We bring Mr. Lee on as a volunteer. He teaches advanced Mandarin, helps with translation services, works quietly, humbly. One day he approaches me. I don't deserve your kindness. None of us deserve it, I say gently. That's what makes it grace. His eyes fill with tears. Thank you. Don't thank me, I say. Just help others. Pass it forward. He nods. I will. I promise. The foundation receives national attention. A major network wants to film a documentary. Tell the story, the producer says. How a maid and a mobster changed the world. I'm hesitant. I don't want attention, I just want to work. But others need to hear this, the producer insists. They need hope. I pray about it. Ask Father Miguel. Ask Sarah. Ask the staff. Everyone agrees. Share the story, Maria. Let it inspire others. So I do. The filming takes weeks. Cameras follow me everywhere. To classes, to meetings, to Vincent's grave. They interview people whose lives were changed. Former criminals, former addicts, immigrants, families. Each story is unique, but the theme is the same. Hope, redemption, second chances. The documentary airs on a Tuesday evening. I watch it at the foundation, surrounded by staff, students, volunteers. When Vincent appears on screen, old footage from the groundbreaking ceremony, the room goes silent. His voice fills the space. Maria Johnson showed me what real strength looks like. She changed everything. Someone in the back row starts clapping. Then everyone joins, standing, applauding, but they're not applauding me. They're applauding the idea, the possibility, the truth that people can change. I wipe tears from my face. My heart feels too big for my chest. Letters pour in, hundreds, then thousands, from people wanting to volunteer, to donate, to start similar programs in their cities. This is overwhelming, I tell Sarah. This is a movement, she corrects. Her eyes find mine. Vincent started something. You're making it grow. We're making it grow, I say. All of us. She smiles. Yes, together. We create a training program, teaching others how to replicate our model. Within a year, 15 cities have Johnson Morelli Hope Centers. Mr. Chen visits for the anniversary celebration. He brings investors from China. They want to fund international expansion. Your work is inspiration, Mr. Chen says. Hope is universal language. I translate his words for the crowd. Everyone cheers. Something shifted in the atmosphere. This isn't just about one foundation anymore. It's about a new way of thinking, a new way of being. Tony reappears after 2 years, older, broken, desperate. He shows up at the foundation one evening. Security almost turns him away, but I intervene. Let him in, I say. Sarah is shocked. Maria, he framed you. He destroyed Vincent's trust in you. I know, I say calmly, but Vincent would want me to give him a chance. Tony enters my office. He won't look at me. His hands shake. I'm not here to ask for forgiveness, he says. His voice was rough, ashamed. I just wanted to see what you built. Why? I ask. Because I heard about Vincent, he says. How he changed, how he died doing good. He finally looks up. I threw away everything. For what? Money? Power? I have nothing now. Maria felt compassion rising inside her. What do you want, Tony? I ask gently. A chance, he whispers. Just one chance. To be better. The silence stretches between us. I think of Vincent, of his transformation, of the man who taught me that redemption is always possible. You can volunteer, I say. Start at the bottom, prove yourself. Slowly, his eyes widen. You'd let me? On one condition, I say. You apologize to everyone publicly. No excuses. He nods. I will. I'll do anything. Then welcome, I say. I extend my hand. He takes it. His grip is weak, trembling, but real. Thank you, he says. Tears stream down his face. Thank you. Tony keeps his promise. He apologizes at a staff meeting, admits everything, takes full responsibility. Some people forgive him, others remain cautious, but everyone agrees to let him try. He works in maintenance, cleaning, repairs, the lowest position, but he doesn't complain. One day, I see him teaching a young man how to fix a door, patiently, kindly. See, Tony says, it's not about strength, it's about precision. The young man nods, tries again, succeeds. Tony smiles. It's small, but genuine. I remember Vincent's words. Everyone deserves a second chance. My throat tightens. Vincent's legacy is alive, growing, spreading. 3 years after Vincent's death, the foundation is thriving. 10 locations, thousands of graduates, countless lives changed. I'm older now, 53. My hair is more grey than black. My body moves slower, but my heart is full. Father Miguel retires. He asks me to speak at his farewell service. You taught me that faith isn't just belief, I say. It's action. It's showing up. It's choosing love. The congregation applauds. Father Miguel hugs me. You were always the teacher, child. I just helped you see it. After the service, a young priest approaches. I want to volunteer at the foundation. We'd love to have you, I say. What can I do? He asks. Just be present, I say. Listen, love. The rest will follow. He smiles. Like you do. Like we all do, I correct gently. The city honors the foundation with an award, a grand ceremony, speeches, photos. Mr. Chen flies in for the event. He's older too, but still sharp, still kind. You have done impossible thing, he tells me. Changed culture, changed hearts. Vincent started it, I say. No, Mr. Chen says firmly. You both did. Together. That is power of partnership. On stage, I accept the award. The audience is packed. Graduates, volunteers, donors, friends. I look out at the sea of faces. So many lives, so many stories, all connected. This award isn't mine, I say. It belongs to every person who chose to change, to grow, to believe in second chances. I hold up the plaque. This is for Vincent Morelli, who showed me that it's never too late, and for everyone here who proves that every single day. The applause is deafening. People stand, cheer, some cry. Maria's breath caught with overwhelming gratitude. This is bigger than I ever imagined, bigger than Vincent imagined. But it's real, it's alive, it's beautiful. Sarah announces her retirement. She's 70 now, tired but happy. You should lead the foundation, she tells me. I'm not qualified, I protest. You're the most qualified person I know, she says. Her voice was firm, loving. You understand what this place means, what it stands for. I accept, nervously, but faithfully. The transition is smooth. The staff support me. The students respect me. The work continues. One evening, I'm alone in my office, reviewing budgets, planning programs, dreaming about the future. I look at Vincent's photo. He's smiling, always smiling now in my memory. We did it, I whisper. We really did it. The phone rings. It's a woman from California. She wants to open a center in Los Angeles. I saw the documentary, she says. I want to bring hope to my city too. I smile. Let's talk about that. We spend an hour discussing logistics, funding, staffing, vision. When we hang up, I lean back, look out my window at the city lights. This is my life now. This is my purpose. This is my joy, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The years continue, the foundation grows, but I remain grounded, humble, grateful. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I still teach Mandarin. It's my favorite part of the week. The students are always new, always eager, always full of potential. Today, a little boy raises his hand. Miss Maria, why do you love teaching? I pause. Consider the question. Because every person I teach becomes a bridge. Between cultures, between people, between hearts. Are you a bridge? He asks. I smile. I try to be. You're a good bridge, he says seriously. The class laughs, but it's gentle, affectionate. After class, I walk through the building. It's late afternoon. Golden light streams through windows. In the lobby, new photos line the walls. Graduates from every year, smiling faces, success stories, hope made visible. I stop at Vincent's memorial plaque, touch it gently. Thank you, I whisper, for everything. A staff member passes. Talking to Mr. Morelli again? I laugh. Always. I do too sometimes, she admits. He inspires me. Me too, I say. Every day. On the 5th anniversary of Vincent's death, we hold a memorial service. The chapel is full, standing room only. Tony is there, clean, sober, changed. He's now a supervisor, mentoring others, living differently. Mr. Lee is there, leading the Mandarin program, dedicated, humble, redeemed. Mr. Chen is there, still supporting, still believing, still investing in hope. And hundreds of others, people whose lives were touched, changed, transformed. I speak last. My voice is steady, strong. Vincent Morelli taught me that transformation is possible, I say, that no one is beyond redemption, that love is stronger than hate, that hope is stronger than fear. I look around the chapel. Everyone in this room is proof of that truth. You are Vincent's legacy, and you are beautiful. The silence hangs reverently. Then someone starts humming, a hymn. Others join. Soon everyone is singing. The music fills the space, lifts the sorrow, transforms grief into gratitude. I close my eyes, let the sound wash over me. Vincent would love this. The unity, the peace, the joy. When the service ends, people line up to hug me, thank me, share stories. One elderly man takes my hand. I was homeless when I came here. Now I own a small business. My grandchildren are proud of me. Vincent would be proud too, I say. And you? He asks. Are you proud? Something shifted in my expression. Yes, of you, of everyone here. You did the work. He smiles. But you showed us it was possible. That evening, I returned to Vincent's grave, alone, quiet. The sun is setting. Pink and orange paint the sky. Beautiful, peaceful. I sit on the grass, lean against the headstone. 5 years, I say aloud. Can you believe it? The wind whispers through the trees. The foundation is everywhere now. 23 cities, 2 countries. Thousands of lives changed. I close my eyes. I wish you could see it, but somehow I think you do. A warmth spreads through my chest. Not sadness, not grief, just love. Pure, eternal. I'm tired, I admit, but it's a good tired, the kind that comes from meaningful work. Maria felt peace settling deep in her bones. I'll keep going, I promise, as long as I can, for you, for them, for all of us. The sky darkens, stars begin to appear. One particularly bright star catches my eye. I smile. There you are. I stand slowly. My knees protest, but I manage. Good night, Vincent. See you next week. I walk back to my car. The cemetery is quiet, sacred, holy. As I drive away, I glance in the rearview mirror. The star is still visible, still bright. Thank you, I whisper, for trusting me, for changing, for showing me what's possible. Life settles into a rhythm. Work, teach, serve, rest, repeat. Each day brings new challenges, new students, new stories. But I face them with quiet strength, the strength Vincent saw in me, the strength God planted deep inside. One morning I wake before dawn, like always. But something feels different. I kneel beside my bed, pray longer than usual. Lord, thank you for this life, for this work, for Vincent, for everyone you've brought into my path. Help me remain humble, keep me faithful. Let me always see people the way you see them, with love, with hope, with infinite possibility. I stand, dress, prepare for the day. At the foundation, a crisis waits. Funding issues, staffing shortages, the usual pressures. But I handle them calmly, patiently, one at a time. Sarah calls. How are you holding up? I'm good, I say honestly. Busy, but good. You never complain, she says. Her voice was admiring. How do you do it? I remember where I came from, I say simply. And where we're going. We're lucky to have you, Sarah says. I'm the lucky one, I counter. We both laugh. The tension breaks. This is family now, not blood, but choice, connection, love. The Foundation's 10th anniversary approaches. A huge celebration is planned, media coverage, special guests, recognition, but all I want is a quiet day, a chance to reflect, to remember, to give thanks. On the morning of the anniversary, I wake early, go to Vincent's grave. 10 years, I say. Can you believe it? I place fresh flowers at the headstone, white roses, his favorite. We've helped over 10,000 people. 10,000, Vincent, each one with a story, a dream, a future. My voice breaks. I wish you were here, to see it, to celebrate. But somehow, I know he is here. In the work, in the people, in the love that continues. Thank you, I whisper, for being brave enough to change, for trusting a maid who spoke Mandarin. I touch the cold stone. I miss you every day, but I feel you too, in everything we do. The sun rises. Golden light spreads across the cemetery. It's breathtaking. Time to go to work, I say. I smile through tears. They're waiting for me. I drive to the foundation. The building is decorated. Balloons, banners, joy. Inside, hundreds of people gather. Past students, current students, staff, volunteers, donors. Mr. Chen is there, older, but still strong, still faithful. Tony is there, transformed, leading a team of mentors. Mr. Lee is there, teaching, serving, making amends daily. Father Miguel is there, retired but radiant, proud. And Sarah, my dear Sarah, sitting in the front row, beaming. The ceremony begins. Speeches, videos, testimonials, each one more moving than the last. Finally, they call me to the stage. I stand before the crowd. My heart pounds, but my voice is steady. 10 years ago, I was just a maid, I begin, invisible, unimportant, nothing special. I pause, look around the room, but Vincent Morelli saw something in me, something I didn't see in myself. My voice was soft but strong. He gave me a chance, and together we built something beautiful. I gesture to the crowd. But this isn't about me, or Vincent. This is about you. Every person here proves that change is possible, that hope is real, that love wins. The audience is silent, listening, believing. Vincent used to say that redemption isn't about erasing the past, I continue. It's about choosing a better future. I hold up my hand. Vincent's rosary is wrapped around my wrist. He gave me this, his wife's rosary, a symbol of faith, of transformation. Tears stream down my face, but I don't wipe them away. Today, I pass that symbol to all of you. You are the living proof of faith, of second chances, of grace. The room erupts, standing ovation, applause, tears. Maria's breath caught with overwhelming love. This is everything. This is why. This is home. The celebration lasts hours. Food, music, dancing, laughter. I move through the crowd, hugging, thanking, listening to stories. A young woman approaches. Miss Maria, I need to tell you something. What's that, sweetheart? I ask. I came here broken, she says, empty, ready to give up. But you taught me that I matter, that my life has value. She takes my hand. You saved my life. My throat tightens. No, honey, you saved your own life. You did the work. But you showed me how, she insists. I pull her into a hug. Then let's call it teamwork. She laughs through tears. Teamwork. She walks away, smiling, whole, free. I watch her go. My heart feels too full. This is what Vincent fought for. What he died believing in. What we built together. And it's more beautiful than either of us could have imagined. The party ends late. The last guests trickle out. Staff clean up. I sit alone in the chapel, quiet, reflective. Sarah finds me. You okay? More than okay, I say. Perfect. She sits beside me. Vincent, I hope so, I say. Proud. I know so, she says firmly. You've honored his memory in every way. We sit in comfortable silence. Friends, partners, family. What's next? Sarah asks. I smile. More of the same. More hope, more love, more second chances. Forever? She asks. Forever, I agree. 6 months later, everything is peaceful, settled, right. The foundation runs smoothly. Programs thrive. People heal. Lives transform. I still teach Mandarin every week. Still visit Vincent's grave every Sunday. Still pray every morning. My life is simple but rich, full of meaning, full of purpose. One Tuesday morning, a new student arrives. She's young, maybe 20, nervous. Welcome, I say in Mandarin. Her eyes widen. You speak it so beautifully. I had good teachers, I say. Now I get to teach others. She smiles. I want to learn. I want to help people. Like you do. Something shifted in her expression. Determination, hope, possibility. Then you're in the right place, I say. The class fills up, 20 students, all eager, all ready. I begin the lesson. Basic greetings, simple phrases, building blocks for bigger things. As I teach, I glance at Vincent's photo in the hallway. He's watching, always watching. We're doing good work, I think. Thank you for starting this, for believing it was possible. After class, I walk through the building. It's quiet now. Most people have gone home. In the lobby, I stop at Vincent's memorial plaque one more time. Another good day, I say quietly. Another group of people learning, growing, hoping. I touch the plaque. I'm tired, my friend. But it's a good tired. A small boy runs past, then stops. Miss Maria, are you talking to the wall? I laugh. Sort of. I'm talking to a friend. Where is he? The boy asks. Everywhere, I say. I gesture around. In this building, in our work, in the love we share. The boy thinks about this. Is he an angel? Maria felt tears building. Yes, I think he is. The boy nods, satisfied, then runs off to find his mother. I stand there, smiling, grateful, complete. The evening sun streams through the windows, golden, warm, perfect. I take a deep breath, let it out slowly. This is my life, this is my calling, this is my joy, and I wouldn't change a single moment. I walk to my office, gather my things, prepare to go home. But before I leave, I write one last note. To Vincent, like I do sometimes. Today was beautiful. 20 new students, all full of hope. You'd love them. The foundation is strong, growing, changing lives every day. I miss you, but I feel you too, in everything. Thank you for trusting me, for changing, for showing me what love really means. Rest well, my friend, until we meet again. Love, Maria. I fold the note, place it in my drawer with all the others, hundreds of them, a diary of gratitude, of remembrance, of love. Then I turn off the lights, lock the door, step into the cool evening. The stars are already visible, bright, infinite, beautiful. I look up, find the brightest one. Good night, Vincent. The star seems to twinkle, just for me. I walk to my car, drive home through familiar streets, past the church where Father Miguel taught me, past the restaurant where Vincent and I first shared coffee. Everything is the same, but everything is different, because now I understand. I'm not just a maid. I'm not just a teacher. I'm not just a director. I'm a bridge, between hope and despair, between darkness and light, between what was and what can be. At home, I make tea, sit by the window, watch the city lights. My apartment is small, simple, but it's mine. It's enough. On my nightstand sits Vincent's rosary, his wife's Bible, photos of the students I've taught. These are my treasures. Not wealth, not fame, just love, just connection, just purpose. I kneel beside my bed, like I do every night. Thank you, Lord, for this day, for this life, for Vincent, for everyone you've brought into my world. Help me wake tomorrow ready to serve, ready to love, ready to hope. Keep Vincent close. Tell him we're doing well. Tell him his legacy lives. Amen. I climb into bed, pull the covers close, close my eyes. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new students, new stories. But tonight, I rest, peaceful, grateful, complete. Because sometimes angels wear aprons, and sometimes maids change the world. And sometimes the most ordinary life becomes the most extraordinary legacy. I smile in the darkness. She smiled. Everything was finally at peace. The end.